What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MC Ed back with a brand new video. Now check this out. I got my mule right here, man. You already know what I like to get every time I go out and chase some storms. And the sky's getting dark and it's windy. Oh, it's about to fall, but you can see right behind me, there's a storm back there. So we're gonna go check that out after I eat my meal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're back on the road. And the storm that I was watching near Bakersfield quickly moved over towards the hills just to the east of it. But that's not the main storm that I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for another batch of storms that are way back there. All right, so there's the storm that moved completely off to the hills just east of Bakersfield. And that storm is just rolling on out of here. And I'm about to go chase another one. You can see some clearing. And by the way, I really hate these type of highways because I just don't know if the guy in front of me is gonna come to a complete stop and I rear end them because quote unquote I'm going too fast and therefore it's gonna be my fault. So that's why I'm going a little slow right here. All right, so there's a little storm cell right in front of me. This little storm cell is located south of Bakersfield and it's not producing an extreme amount of rain, but it is producing a brief downpour. You can see some of the rain shaft right here, so I'm gonna get a better view of this so you guys can see. So as you guys can see, I'm much closer to the cell and it's not crazy. There's a little downpour that is starting to come down, but I don't think it's gonna produce much. And there's a rainbow just to my right. Now that's a nice view of that rainbow. I think it's a double rainbow, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a beautiful rainbow that you guys are seeing right there. Little slow down here in Bakersfield, California. Not looking good as I'm trying to get to the other storm, so try to move out of here. Now that we're out of that traffic jam, this is the storm that I'm chasing right now, and there's intense rainfall associated with this storm. Lightning been reported with this cell, and also there's been some reports of some hail too, so we'll find out what's going on over there. So I'm getting closer to the storm and I'm noticing that a brand new batch of cells are starting to form west of Wasco, and the main storm that I'm chasing is to the north, so that one is fizzling out a little bit. But I'm looking at the new cells that just formed in the last 10 to 15 minutes, so we'll see what these cells will do. The sun is starting to go down, but I'm noticing a lot of convection around this area, so we'll see what these clouds do. And the storm that I'm now chasing is to my right, and it looks pretty impressive from this vantage point. I gotta get a shot of this. All right, so I'm much closer to the storm, and this is looking really interesting. There are more cells that are developing at this very moment, aside from the batch of cells that were forming 30 minutes ago. And this is looking really interesting. So far, looking really good. And wow. All right, here's another good view of these storms that are developing at this moment. And look how beautiful it looks out here. Wow. All right, so I want to document this really quick, and the storm is moving closer towards me, and that looks beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, this looks beautiful. All right, here's a little downpour right here. The storm is quickly moving to the east, and it's starting to fizzle out a little bit now, but I did manage to get a good shot of it. And just like that, the storm is fizzling out. There's still heavy rain to the east of Wasco, but it's really not producing that much anymore as it was 30-40 minutes ago. And I'm debating if I should call it a day right here, right now, because you know the weather doesn't seem to be too favorable for additional storm development, and I haven't seen a bolt of lightning for like 20-30 minutes already. All right, that's the storm that is east of Wasco. It is moving towards the hills, and really it's not producing that much anymore. There's still some heavy rain, but that's about it. There's really nothing more to it. All right, so I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna head back to LA because the weather just not favorable for strong storms to severe storms, and I don't see any other thunderstorm development around this area. And also it's getting dark and I haven't seen any lightning for like about an hour. So yeah, so I'm gonna head back to LA and on to the next storm chasing adventure.